I'll just start with the question that's probably top of mind for a lot of people, which is why would you leave this $450,000 Netflix salary? For many people, I feel like that's like their dream life,
Yeah.
making this huge salary at like a highly respected company like Netflix. So like what was the motivation there? What was going through your head?
I was there for almost 4 years, really. So it's a decent amount of time. And I
Wow.
felt like towards the end, in one sentence, I felt like I fulfilled my role, but not my potential. Honestly, like it was not going to further any of my future goals being there. It became very, very clear towards the end. About 2 years in, I was trying to become a product manager there. And I basically tried for 2 years, basically going in a circle and doing everything I could to try to get this role. And I thought that if I just tried harder, I thought that I would eventually get the job. But it turns out that I think that looking back, that ultimately there can be systemic issues that make these types of moves very difficult. And at
Mm.
Netflix, I think that they would really just rather prefer to hire someone outside than to promote internally. And these types of horizontal transitions, particularly, are very uncommon. I was about 28 at the time, and then I was just thinking like it just felt like I was kind of wasting time at that point. And so
Yeah.
it came to a point where I thought that it would be more strategic to try to ask for an exit out and a severance out than to stay any longer. And so I did that in May 2021. I guess just to give you guys an overview of what happened, I left Netflix in May 2021. I spent the rest of 2021 just traveling a little bit, just taking a break for the really first time and after 7 years of working. And then it was at the beginning of 2022 that I really had a decision to make. Do I want to apply for more jobs, or do I want to like take a bet on myself? And so I decided to take a bet on myself in 2022. And during that year, like I was really just, it was a year of experimentation is what I call it. When I tried all kinds of things like content creation, speaking engagements, newsletters, courses, coaching, consulting, and freelancing. I did that for a year, and it was at the beginning of 2023, I decided to go all in on consulting. And that was definitely the right decision looking back. Like, I don't think that I could have made as much progress as I did if I did not choose consulting. So in all of 2023, I was just trying to get as much experience as I could with consulting, just trying to get like some, like, just understand what the sales process is kind of like, seeing a project from start to finish, trying to lead a team to complete a consulting project. And I was actually able to do that. I finally like completed several multi-month engagements, successful engagements in 2023. And here I am in 2024. Now I have the general consulting skills. I think it's important to niche down at this point. So I've decided to focus particularly in implementations of the Odoo ERP ecosystem. ERP is like software, like the backbone software that runs businesses. So it's
Mm.
kind of like if a restaurant, they have something that manages their inventory, their point of sale, their like orders, payroll, like all that is basically ERP. And so I'm focusing on a particular ERP implementation called Odoo now.
So 2022, just like a lot of experimentation, a lot of failing. Your article goes viral, people are reaching out to you, there's a lot of excitement. What did that transition look like from like this explore phase to like, I need to start making money because the bank account's just going down? Or was there like a different thought process that really made you want to go into consulting?
I mean, I just looked at everything that I did in 2022 and what
Mhm.
looked like, what could I make the most money from? For example, I tried content creation. Like generally, I feel you don't make that much money directly from the content itself.
Right.
It's hard to survive just on like AdSense, basically, right?
Mhm.
On
Yeah.
YouTube or just the medium revenues. I tried courses too. And I think from publishing two courses, I think in the lifetime, I think I only made maybe like $8,000, $9,000
Mm.
from the courses. Tried consulting and coaching, and it was definitely by far consulting had the most. I made the most from. So I just decided that if the only way to sustain myself is if I focus fully on consulting. I think that your entrepreneurship journey is just progressively narrowing down over time. If you're
Yeah.
getting more and more narrow over time, you're going in the right direction, is my opinion.